Hi YouTube. It's what is it? February 22nd, 2012. It's about 10:30 p.m. And I didn't make a video all day. I was very busy. My husband's in the shower. He just fell down. No, he's okay. Anyway, and tomorrow I have an appointment with Dr. Pundla. Or no. I have get a blood test for Dr. Pundla. Oh, look at this blue. Nail polish. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, I'm taking my mom to, there's both of them, taking my mom to town and getting some things done for her. Then go get the blood test for Dr. Pundla, and then I have to see him on Friday. I suppose he's going to, I don't know what it is. Anyway, my husband's going to Albuquerque tomorrow. There's fans going all in here because we have to push heat around the house with fans. So that's what you're hearing. There's never a moment's peace. When I turn those things off, it's like amazingly quiet. He's going up there tomorrow for a doctor's appointment, so he is going to go by and see my granddaughter and take her the Woody doll and a couple other things that she left that she wanted, her little tricycle and stuff. So that'll be good. I really don't have much to say today. None of my regular people that I like to watch, excuse me, that I have, that I subscribe to, none of them made any videos today. So there wasn't really anything to watch, and then that gets me thinking, well, what the heck's going on? Hope everybody's okay. You know, we kind of all keep tabs on each other like that. So, anyway, that's about it. Look at the mountain of dishes that I did tonight. This is, first before I move it, this is a whole day of dishes that I saved up because I want to show you how much freaking dishes I do every day. Look. Look at that. Look at that pile of dishes. That's one day's dishes in the Casa de Pink. That's for two pretty big meals and some baking I did. And I watched this girl. You can find her. Her name is Misty. I will get the name of her channel and I'll put it in her description box, but she is the most fascinating woman. There's some of those prepper people. Preppers are people that are, you know, are like preparing for, you know, any kind of disaster, or this is what I gathered from it, okay, because I don't know a lot about it. Any type of disaster, natural or like a war, nuclear war, you know, they are people who are teaching themselves to live off the land, some of them, and anyway, Misty and her family, they're people like that, and she's also, I believe, a supporter of the NRA. Anyway, she's cool, but she wears clothes like, I'm going to say like a Quaker, or like a plain clothes person or something like that. And, oh my god, I'll have to look at that. And so yesterday I watched her video on how to make butter in a jar. And today I watched a video, oh, she started tilling her garden. And she grows a garden winter and summer. I'm not sure where they live. She has a very southern accent, so I'm not really even sure where they live. I need to find all these things out. But anyway, I just enjoy her channel so much. She does a lot of cooking on the wood-burning stove, which I'm not a stranger to, believe you me. And but it's neat to see someone else's ideas of the way that they have learned to, you know, to all adjust, to be able to get along. You know, something should come up. And they're just a neat little family. They grow their own hogs and they grow chickens. God, they got something like, I think she said 8 dozen eggs of last week, and that was as of Saturday or something, from their chickens, and they sell some of them and they use them, and she's a wonderful cook. She cooks a lot, like she uses a lot of the same recipes or cooking techniques that I use. That makes me think that she probably has some southern roots, because she made like cornbread stuffing for Thanksgiving and her own cranberry sauce, just exactly the way I make mine. We did our turkeys quite a bit different, but anyway, I'm sure there's some southern roots there somewhere, just from the way that she cooks her food and stuff. But I definitely want to try to make some butter out of with a mason jar. It was so freaking cool. I was like, oh my god, that would save me so much money. I mean, I don't know if it'd save me a lot of money, because she makes hers with you know, milk and cream, or cream from her own cow, and then that makes buttermilk, and then from that you get the butter, you know. So she has the buttermilk for cooking, which would be awesome. I don't like packaged buttermilk. Fresh buttermilk is much better. And anyway, but you know, I don't even like milk. I mean, I don't like buttermilk, but if I have to use some, I would like to have a fresh one. So anyway, I think I'm gonna give that a go. I don't know. I think it would be neat though. So anyway, her name is Misty something. I will put it in the description of my of this video. After I publish it, I'll get it hooked on somehow. But anyway, so that's it. I would like to try that, but I guess I'm gonna have to buy whipping cream. If any of you have ever done that, if any of you have ever churned your own butter, which I doubt, but if you have, please let me know, because I would like to give that a go, and definitely, I think you should try it. Then, another thing I wanted to share was, I saw this video of this guy that I watch. He was out at a restaurant in New York City, and he ate, and they look so delicious. I have thought of these pancakes numerous times since that video. That doesn't happen to me very often. But they were called macadamia nut. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's not in New York. I think he's in Hawaii. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, he made this haupia sauce, which is, I figured it was some sort of, you know, coconut milk or something. Well, all haupia sauce is, apparently, is a little bit of a cup of water, a cup of coconut milk, or coconut cream, coconut milk in a can, I guess. What would that be called? Coconut milk? I think so, because I bought that before. Cup of that, a quarter of a cup of sugar, and like a tablespoon of cornstarch. Stir, 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 stir. Bring it to a boil. You have to put it off in another bowl and let it cool for like an hour and a half, or something like that, about an hour and a half. He made the mistake, I think, of putting in an extra tablespoon of the cornstarch, because he wanted it to thicken up in a hurry, because I guess he was in a hurry to make the pancakes, and he wanted it to thicken in a hurry, and I knew when he put that next tablespoon of cornstarch in there that was probably a mistake, and I think it was, but he said that it tasted absolutely awesome. So anyway, haupia sauce. It's made of coconut milk, 1 cup each of coconut milk, water, a quarter of a cup of sugar, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. So I suggest you try that, because it was served on macadamia nut pancakes, and oh my god, it looked like the bomb. I'm going to get that recipe, because he was going to publish a recipe, I think, of the pancakes that he made too, and they looked really good. I don't think they were macadamia nuts, but the ones that he had at the restaurant were, and they were huge. They were as big as the plate, and the stack of them was about that thick with that haupia sauce all over it. And I mean, even the video, it's making my mouth water. I have to tomorrow get some coconut milk when I go to town. I'm going to put that on my list right now. Coconut milk, so that I can make that. And I might even do the macadamia nut pancakes, because my husband loves macadamia nut stuff, the cookies, and I love macadamia nuts, but I don't like those macadamia nut cookies with the white chocolate. They're very too sweet. But anyway, I'm going to try that, and that looked really good to me. Now tonight for dinner we had biscuits and sausage gravy. Oh, I was telling you about the biscuits. Anyway, that Misty lady, she made some biscuits on the top of the stove instead of putting them in the oven, and which is very much like camp cooking, you know, fire cooking or whatever. But and it just got the kind of that fake butter, fake margarine kind of, it maybe has a little bit of shortening and a little bit of butter, like Crisco sticks or something, but she buys it in a dish. I don't know, but it's the same thing. It's like golden melt or something. Anyway, she got a big glob of that, put it in the hot pan, cut the biscuits out, which I flatten mine. I don't cut biscuits. I pat them like that until I get them just about the thickness that I want them. But anyway, put those in the pan, put the lid on top of them over the wood burning stove, which you could do this in a black skillet on a, you could do it on a griddle, or you could do it really on a regular gas stove, just down very low. And they browned beautifully and everything. Oh, well, she flipped them over. Yeah, she flipped them over and finished them on the top. And when she flipped them over, they were so golden beautiful on the bottom. And so I'm definitely going to try that too. So I got to get me some self-rising flour, because I like that when I make my homemade biscuits. That's what I use. It's just so much easier in this altitude that we're in to not have to guess on that stuff. So anyway, that's about it. Kitchen talking, and ideas for some good recipes. So I'm going to definitely try that haupia sauce with the pancakes and those stovetop biscuits. So if you're interested in any of those, I will get you the recipe. Let me know if you want those. So off for the blood test tomorrow, and then I will be back later in the afternoon. So I will check in with everybody tomorrow. And I have gotten 38, 39, 40, 43. I have about 10 new subscribers that I need, I think, maybe 10 to do a shout out to, so I need to do a shout out video soon. But anyway, things are going along smooth and no worries here for the time being. Everything's fine. So anyway, everybody be blessed. Peace tomorrow and tonight. I hope you sleep tight. And I hope everybody's okay. I haven't heard from nobody, so I'm assuming no news is good news. So be blessed. See you tomorrow. Night night.